we also look at students differently. You know, as I told you, I was basically profiled as a kid, and I was thrown out of the classroom. I was literally not allowed to take classes that I don't remember what the level was because I was too stupid for them. I really was. And we didn't have testing, and I'll tell you, when I left high school, I would not have passed that test. And I got into college, basically, I mean, I really was sort of a savant with animals. My whole life was about animals. And I got into college because a teacher who recognized, who worked with me, who sort of cultivated me in theater and all that stuff, called a college professor at Bridgewater State and said, you know, there's something in this kid, you should check him out. And I sat down with the people at the college that I went to, and they said, you know, this is your chance to really learn and start your life anew. And I remember sitting there having to learn math for the first time as an 18-year-old person. I mean, you remember, you can actually, people at the time could just get through school that way. They just pushed you through and got you through. And I remember learning, finally figuring this stuff up and being so focused and so driven on wanting to enter the classroom and try to snap and stop someone like me early on. So almost like to intervene early on, because it would have been a lot easier process. I will tell you that when I finally did figure it out, and I did go to college, I did very well, so. And I took all the courses that I thought I could. And even though I was not the best of students, I did have teachers there who, when I was in elementary and high school, who still believed in me and said, you're going to make it. It's very interesting. I've been invited a number of times to sort of speak for the graduation of my high school. And it's been very hard for me, because I look at it and I felt like I had failed myself and did not do very well in that experience. And then finally I decided, I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go speak there. And I want to look out at that audience and say, how many people got D's and F's and stuff like that? And I want to just roll down that big picture of me and say, well, I did too. But you can still make it, you can still learn. I remember sitting with my guidance counselor and literally plan on digging ditches speech. That sort of scrap here. And she put me in theater. She put me on the stage, and it gave me a sense of focus, and it allowed me to make friends and all these things that I didn't have when I was in high school. High school, as you know, can be a very difficult place in elementary school for children. And she recognized that, when the college professor that I met when I went to Bridgewater State was Dr. John Jehoda, and he took the role as a steward for me, and actually, I learned those skills to basically learn, and that he's still a very, very close friend of mine. So, and I'm still very active at the college.